I've always worked hard. I've always wanted to produce. I've always wanted to take care of my family. I've always been a guy willing to put in the hours. I think most people are like me. But I remember my grandfather, a very successful entrepreneur and businessman, he came to me one day. He said, Dave, you gotta shut down. You gotta learn to get away. You have to focus on excellence in your life. If you don't, you're gonna have an empty life. You know, I took my grandfather's advice to heart. So I began to experience and travel. And it was amazing. I'm inviting people to do this more expenses, but finding reasons they could. I thought it'd be this way. You know, my grandfather, people need that could help. If you don't, you're going to leave an empty life. You know, I took my grandfather's advice to heart. So I began to experience and travel, and it was amazing. I remember inviting people to do the same and have more experiences out of life, but for a variety of reasons, they couldn't. And I thought it shouldn't be this way. You know, my grandfather was right. People need to get away, people need to experience more. So I decided to solve this problem. That's why I started Travorium, a company that could help anyone realize the dream to see the world.
Welcome to Travorium, a radical new concept in travel. Our membership allows almost anyone from any walk of life an opportunity to see the world. Travorium brings people together, leveraging the numbers of travelers for incredible rates. Every month, we award our members travel points that can be used in our world tours and getaways. You choose the path, you gain the benefits, and you tour the world. With our Travorium Getaway platform, you can use your points to buy down the rate at over 2,000 resorts across the globe for your individual trip preference. With our premium membership, you can book these stays for a week long in a one-bedroom suite for as little as $1 per night after points applied. But our travel points also give you access to life-changing experiences with our World Tours platform. Every year, our team of experts plan multiple world tours to some of the most sought-after locations on the globe, where we plan activities, parties, self-development trainings, and dinners exclusively for our members. Most people can't spend the time, money, or effort in putting together a trip of this magnitude. And the best part is that our world tours bring together like-minded people from all across the globe, allowing you to meet, learn, bond, relax, explore, laugh, and enjoy life with other members of the Travorium family. Each trip creates an incredible experience that cannot be purchased online, memories that will last for a lifetime, and friendships that can transcend continents. It will leave you counting down the moments to the next one. Our membership also gives you access to our private booking engine, where you can save up to 50% on hotels, cruises, resorts, rental cars, and activities. And if traveling and seeing the world sounds exciting, we also invite you to partner with us. You can earn an income doing what you love, allowing you to turn passion into profit and adventure into a way of life.
Well, well, well. Hello there, family, friends. Hey, sis.
Hey, sis.
How are you doing today?
Good. How are you?
I am doing fantastic and always improving. And all of our friends and family out there in Facebook land, welcome, welcome, welcome to another episode of 369 So Much More Than Travel. I am one of your hosts, Tanya Evans, and along with my co host,
Sasha Roberts.
and we are so delighted to be before you today. But before we go any further, we want you to click like and click share. Go ahead and click like and click share if you're streaming from YouTube. Go ahead, click like, click share, and subscribe. And guess what, girl? We are officially streaming live on Instagram as well. So to the Instagram family and friends, go ahead, click like and click share. I see my phone. Of course, my phone is gonna ring when I'm doing something, but they gonna have to wait because what we have in store for you today is such a treat and such a blessing. It's definitely been a blessing to my life. But I want y'all to, if y'all tuning in, I see the folks watching, tuning in, wherever you tuning in from, go ahead and give us a shout out. Let us know that you're in the house because I see y'all watching, see y'all looking. So go ahead and give us a shout out. Let us know where you're chiming in from. Let me go over to the comments. Okay. And I did see, I don't know what's going on, but I can't see the comments and stuff. Like when I click on it. Okay, bam. Let me see. Okay. So look, we live, we streaming on all social media platforms. And look, before I do want to apologize to the folks because my YouTube page was set to private. So I do apologize for that, but it's all to the good now. Thank you so much for being patient with your girl. But look, we learning how to be tech savvy and things of that nature. And I thank God for you, Sasha Roberts, for getting me straight, getting me right. You know what I'm saying? Because listen, we gonna do this thing. We being really intentional and very transparent in 2024. I want more in 2024. You want more in 2024. But that video that you guys just watched, that was from our CEO and founder of this amazing company that Sasha and I are partnered with. And I'm telling you, I've literally been on 50. I've been to 53 different destinations in 4 years because of this platform. And I just share information. And I still to this day can't believe that we literally get paid to do this. Like, it's just like, it's like a dream come true. People saying, "Oh, I want your job." I say, "Hey, you want my business then?" Because this is not a job. I don't work for anybody but myself. So my business works as David, not David, but Daryl Roberts say, my business work because of me. My business doesn't work because of me. But the best thing about it, the business that we're in, everybody wants to do. Like,
Yeah, the travel part of it is just the dessert, the cherry on top.
yes,
Everybody wants to do it. Everybody's gonna do it. But like the video talked about, it's not just about experiencing more. It's about learning more and having more and being able to do more. And the only way you can do that is through business.
right.
So the business aspect of it and the leadership and the conferences and trainings that we put together is huge. We actually have our 5th annual Memphis conference coming up in March. And every year I'm just excited to see what the turnout is going to be, because Ambassador Taylor, one star Ambassador Taylor, she always does it in excellence. And so this year we're doing Harlem Nights, Roaring 20s, Gatsby theme. So this is going to be fun. So like you said, we're moving intentionally in 2024. And what do? We socially share. Yes. And so in order to socially share, we have to get technical savvy. So we're on all platforms. Although not all platforms we have figured out. Like you said, you were set to private. As a matter of fact, I probably need to make sure that I'm not set to private. But we're moving intentionally in 2024 because we want more. So like I said, while we talk about travel and the benefits of the travel, that's just the byproduct, the dessert, the cherry on top. We like to save, but we are really after making that money, making some extra money and partnering with people who want to make extra money, whether it's, as a side hustle, in the spare time, part-time, or full-time. Although I'm a stay-at-home mom, I have many hats. I do many things. So the travel aspect of it is really just spare time, part-time for me. So it's very easy and simple to do. You just got to be intentional with how you're doing it. And so I know a lot of people, I just want to touch on this before we dive into it. A lot of people are like, oh, well, maybe it's one of those things. No, it's definitely not one of those things, because one of those things is illegal, and what I'm talking about, pyramid schemes. A pyramid scheme is the exchange of money for no service or good. What we offer is a platform that delivers on its service. We offer a platform that saves you money when you not only travel, but when you do everyday things. You'll have to dive in and see more to figure out what all those other things are besides travel, but it's so much more than travel. So yes, it's definitely not one of those things. But a lot of people frown upon our industry because it's network marketing, because a lot of network marketing companies do fraudulent type things. They don't deliver on what they promise. And so it's very important for you to do your due diligence and your research on something that you're getting ready to get into. Like they say, networking can get you into doors and places that degrees can't. So just like with a college that you're getting ready to go, scout or tour, just like with a job that you want to apply for, you're going to do your due diligence, you're going to do your research. So just like in network marketing, you need to do the same. We have been lucky enough and blessed, I like to say, as God, because this company found me and has been doing some things in my life. But it's good to know that you're connected to something that delivers on its product, is debt free, it's not going to sell you a dream. The leadership in our company, they tell you, it's going to take some work. It's network marketing. Nothing is easy. Just like you go to work on your job, it's not easy. But that's where a lot of people get. A lot of people get confused because they think network marketing, oh, you're supposed to get rich overnight or it's going to happen in 2 months. And that's not the case. It can, it's possible. But again, that's not always the case. Right. So that's why a lot of people frown on it, because they're like, oh, it doesn't work. Well, you tried it for 2 weeks. I'm sorry, if you try a job for 2 weeks, you're not going to get paid much after that either. But what I'm trying to get at is, if you find the right company and take guidance from the right people and work on yourself, you can definitely have the life you dream of, like we talk about, or like Cynthia's team says, own your dream life. You can do that, and it's not possible in many other industries. I don't see many other industries producing,
You're gonna find
you
it,
know,
ain't you?
right, producing, 6 and 7 figure earners on a continuous basis. So again, you are gonna have to put in the work, but it's good to know that we're partnered with a company that delivers on everything. I see some companies talk about how they get paid on the 1st and the 15th. Well, our company pays every week.
Every Friday. Every
So
Friday.
it's again, I'm gonna keep going back to, it's essential to do your research and your homework on what you're getting involved in. And so while you've taken 50 something vacations in 4 years, I done lost count on how many vacations I done took. One, because I never traveled before this company. And so the fact that I've traveled multiple
Right.
times, 9 times in 2022 alone, it's just, it's enough for me. So now it's time to get more intentional with how we're building it as a business. It's not just about the travel or the product. It's
Right.
about the legacy behind it. So I'm gonna get out of the way
Yes.
and let you
Girl, and
do what you
I am
do.
going to look with that mic drop. I am going to reiterate, if you are just tuning in to 369 So Much More Than Travel, you are in for a treat. My sister just dropped some nuggets. Look, and it just made sense. So while I share my screen, let's talk about some of the places that I've actually been, which has been like literally a blessing. But I'm gonna do that after I do. Let me know if you can still see me. Can you still see
So
can you see the screen?
it's loaded. I'm gonna let you do what you do this time, and we're gonna do it what we talked about next time.
Okay.
Okay. But yes, we can see the
Okay,
screen
so
now.
wait. Okay, wait. So let me
Because we
wait.
gonna switch off. You so silly.
I know. Let me okay, and then you can just chime in. I'd leave it like it is, and then you could just chime in if you need to. So let me go back and I look, you know what? See, you could have
Transparency, because
said
I
that
mean,
before
but look,
before, because I know you at work home, but you could chime in on everything. If once you want to chime in, let me get share my screen back in order. That's Sasha fault, y'all. It's all good though, because this is what we at work right now. That's what I love about what I do. Because guess what? Who gonna fire me? So let me get that on out the way. And I'm waiting on it. Okay, so you can still see me, right? I mean, you can still see the screen, right?
yes.
Yeah, I can see the screen. So the company that we're partnered with is none other than Travorium. We are a better life company. Okay, we travel more, we travel better, and we definitely travel for less. So this upcoming March is going to mark our 11th year in business. We've been operational since 2013. We are a debt-free company. Millions of our inventory is paid up for the year. Like Sasha said, every Friday is payday. Millions of commissions is paid out every weekly. We are a global business. We have a global product and a global opportunity. Now, this is one of our home offices in Temecula, California. But what happened during COVID is that we grew. We had a 400% annual rate growth, and we had to open up 2 other offices. We have one in Barcelona, Spain, and Cartagena, Colombia. So, what is our product? Our product is part of the travel industry. We are the travel industry. Right now, when you think of Travorium, we think you think of travel, but sooner or later, when people think of travel, they're going to think of Travorium. We have an estimated growth of a $9 trillion in 2023, and I'm sure it has grown. Like I said, I've visited 53 different destinations, and listen, With all the destinations I'm going to in 2024, I already got half the year already planned. It's the business of dreams. We ask all the people in the world, if you have all the time and money in the world, what would you do? It's easy to explain, and it's definitely fun to do. You can do this as a side hustle, or if you like me, you'll turn it into a home-based business where you can tap into over 400 tax deductions that Uncle Sam gives you for owning a home-based business. We're talking about, we have the marketplace, timing, and definitely the advantage. So here's one of our platforms. I like to call it the Better Than Travel Agent Rate, because we have over 2 million hotels and resorts that you have accessible to. This is our Travorium site versus our retail rates site. Like the retail rates talking about Expedia, Priceline, Trivago, things like that. But on our Travorium site, you get to save as much as 50% off the retail rate. So here's an example of one. Expedia has the Fairmont Grand Del Mar for $2,300. Well, if you use our site, our platform for the same dates, same 3 nights, you're going to pay $1,129. Plus, you're going to earn loyalty points, and you can use those loyalty points to buy down your different hotels in the future, your air flights, your rental cars, your cruises. Listen, I've definitely used this platform, but this is a savings of $1,200. Okay. Our second platform is our World Tours platform. Now, we get over 100 World Tours every year, starting in March and ending in December. But here's some examples of a few. We have Venice, Italy. Now, on the next 2 slides, I'm going to talk mainly about Platinum, and I'm going to talk mainly about travel points. So here's an example. Venice, Italy, you can go for the retail rate of $1,110. But if you apply points and are a platinum, you can go for as low as $360. And that's for the whole 5 days. Breakfast included. You get 2 tickets to the Glass Factory tour and 2 tickets for the complimentary Roto shuttle. Why? Because these prices are for 2 people. You want to go to Dubai? Retail rate $7.99, but if you are a platinum and you apply your points, you can go for as low as $99, and that's for the whole 6 days in a 5-star hotel with breakfast included daily. I'm getting ready to go to Dubai in April, but I'm not paying $99. I'm actually paying $49 after I apply my points, and that's for 2 people. Shout out to 1-star director Michelle Thomas, who's going to be hanging out with me in Dubai in April for her birthday for 6 days for $49. You want to go to Montego Bay? I did, and I went. Retail rate $1,716, but no, I did not pay that rate. I paid the Travorium rate as a platinum, applied my points, and went for as low as $612, all inclusive for 5 days, meaning all you can eat, all you can drink in a 5-star resort. Now, the World Tours are world tours that the CEO and founder creates for us to meet up with like-minded individuals and partners. So I had a ball with the Scales, Donna and Paul Scales. It was a lot of us out there. They had their team. I met some new people that I didn't meet before, really was able to connect. So there's nothing like the World Tours. Now, this is our third platform, but not our last. This is our getaway platform, and these are experiences that you'll create for yourself and your family. And these are getaways at different types of resorts, and you can go for as low as $7 a week for a whole week. These are 8-day, 7-night getaways. So you can go to Canary Island, Spain, retail rate $899. But if you are a platinum and you apply some points, you can go for as low as $7 plus tax after you apply your points, and you can go for a whole 8 days, 7 nights in a studio. Want to go to Cabo San Lucas? Go for the retail rate of $1,299. But if you are a platinum like myself, you can go for as low as $149 plus tax, and you can stay at an 8-day, 7-night, 1-bedroom suite. But I tell everybody, if you don't have your passport, that's okay, because we have plenty of destinations within the United States. But get your passport, because until that passport comes in, you can go to Orlando, Florida. Retail rate $1,149, but the Travorium rate is $142. I took my grandkids there. We had a ball, and I was named the best nana in the world. But we stayed 8 days, 7 nights, and had a 2-bedroom suite. Now let's talk Turkey. Just like we have 3 main platforms, we have 3 major memberships. We have our Silver membership, and to start that is $49.95, and you get that first site that I went over, which I called the Better Than Travel Agent Race, where you get to save up to 50% off the retail rate, and then it's $49.95 a month. But you don't earn travel points, and you don't get access to the world tours and getaways. So for a little bit more, why not go Titanium? And our Titanium membership is $129.95, but this is where it gets good, because that $129.95 turns into 130 travel points. And then you get everything in silver. You get access to the world tours and getaways up to 50% off the retail, and you get a free trip incentive once a year. And then that's $69.95 a month, but that turns into 140 travel points, because the company is going to match that and turn it into travel points for you to use to travel with. So once again, Titanium membership is $129.95, which turns into 130 travel points, and then $69.95 a month, which turns into 140 travel points. But if you're like me, like I told you, I was going to talk about the platinum, because that's what I am. You can go platinum, which is our most popular membership, and that's a one-time fee of $249.95, which turns into 250 travel points. And then you get everything. You get everything in the silver and titanium, but you get bigger discounts. You get 80% off the retail rates on your world tours and getaways, and you get that free trip incentive to go anywhere in the world once a year, and that's $125 a month, and then that turns into 250 travel points. And for an annual fee, if you partner with the company for an annual fee of $79.95, you be able to tap into the 475 tax write-offs that is going to be for your home-based business, because that's $79.95 a year is what allows you to market this business. You get marketing videos, ongoing training. The product is already done for you. You get your own back office and your own personal website. And we work on a binary system, meaning just like your body has a right side and a left side, such as your team. So you have a team 1 and a team 2, and when you get to 3, once you refer this membership to 3 people, a minimum of 3 people, then you are in profitability. I like to say get 4 and pay no more, make it even, and like that. And that way you will become a 1-star director. That's basically 8 platinum sales on each team after you share it. And then your people be like, because once you get into profitability, the company is going to start paying you a daily residual pay that is not going to that's going to over exceed your monthly membership fee on whatever level you're on, which is the platinum or the titanium. And you'll start getting daily residual pay. Then you'll still get your travel points. I'm talking about, look, there is no risk involved. The only risk is you're just gonna be stuck with a whole bunch of travel. But once your the people that you shared it with gonna be like, hey, I want to don't have to pay for it no more. So they're gonna share it. And once you get 8 platinum sales or 8 platinum memberships on each side, that's a residual pay between $400 and $700 a month. Now, this is not an income claim. This is solely based on the sale of a membership. But I am a 1-star director, so I do get a residual pay of $400 to $700 a month. I've used that to pay off some bills. But once my team found out that I was getting my business for free, they started sharing. And once you get a total of 25 platinum sales on each side, that's a residual income of $1,500 to $2,000 in residual pay. You get this diamond crusted Trevorium ring. And at this level, 2-star director, your business is now willable and inheritable and transferable, meaning you can pass it on for your children and children's children. Or you can, just start all over again if you want to, but you'll still be making an income. Look, that's what I plan on doing. But then once you start sharing it and other people start sharing it, the income, of course, the more you share, the more income you can make. So once you get 63 platinum sales on each side, that's a residual income of $30,000 plus, not talking about the bonuses. I'm telling you, if you want to know the meat and potatoes of the compensation plan, make sure you get back to the person that that shared this on their page or their wall or streaming on YouTube, and I can get you that information. It's public record. But our compensation plan goes all the way up to executive chairman. But once you get to ambassador, there's perks to becoming an ambassador. At this level, you have a total of 188 platinum sales on each side. That is a residual income between $80,000 and $100,000 annually on top of bonuses. But our compensation plan goes all the way up to executive chairman. Nobody has reached that goal yet, but hey, it could be you. It depends on what you do and how you do it. But we have a residual pay at that level of $3,200 a day in daily residual pay. But before you get to executive chairman, you got to get to ambassador, and then once you become an ambassador, there's different bonuses to becoming an ambassador. Shout out to our team, I like to call her 3-star ambassador, but she's a 1-star ambassador. Her and her husband are 1-star ambassadors in this company. They get global bonus pool shares. They get a Louis Vuitton experience, vacations, different awards. That's our ambassador, Deborah Taylor. Shout out to her. Once you became a 3-star ambassador, you get the Omega watch. That's valued at $8,000. That's the same watch that was worn in the 007 movies, but it doesn't have the gadgets and gadgets. Listen, this is a better life company. We are a business opportunity showing people how to make money by showing others how to save money on their travel. I am going to go back and stop sharing my screen and all that good stuff. Bring my sister
did an amazing
back
job,
in.
as always.
Go where I thought she was going to. What's going on? Look, because you know what? When it makes sense, it makes sense. What's going on, June? That's my big cousin, as well as my partner in crime and my partner in this business. Listen,
Hey, June.
we definitely travel different in this company. You know what I'm saying? And what I love about this company, I wouldn't have met you had I not been a part of this company, this amazing company. So
Girl,
I really have
I agree.
I see our ambassadors in. Shout out to Ambassador 1-star Ambassador Deborah Taylor. Thanks so much, Queen, for tuning in. But yeah, I'm excited. I'm really excited about the conference that's coming up. I tried on my dress because all the trips I've been taking, I've been eating and gaining weight, so I had to try on my dress, and I'm gonna have to work out my midsection a little bit because I got a whole nother trip. Matter of fact, I got a whole nother trip to take prior to Memphis. So I'm like that. I am so excited. All roads is leading. Well, my next trip is I'm going on another cruise. I figured, hey, I ended off 2023 on the cruise, so I might as well start the year off on another cruise. So I'm gonna be on the Norwegian for 7 days, starting off in Cozumel, Mexico, then the Cayman Islands. That is it. I don't know. This will be my second cruise, but we'll be covering a lot more places that I ain't never been. So I already been to Cozumel, so I'm going back to Cozumel. Then we going to the Cayman Islands, then to Ocho Rios, Jamaica, and then to Great Stirrup, Bahamas. So I'm covering more ground, covering more water, going by sea, going by air, going by water. It don't matter.
So I know we've been on here.
I can do that because it is.
Yep. And I was going to say, I know we've been on here a little while, but before we go ahead and give the people the details for tonight, it just reminds me, you naming all those places. Before this company, I didn't think I would be able to go to any of these places. So I didn't get my passport for said reason because, a lot of times international travel is expensive. So not being able to see myself being able to travel internationally, I didn't see it as a priority. The closest I got to traveling to those places was when I worked at a spa as a massage therapist. We had rooms named the Oasis, the Grand Cayman, Hawaii. We had different names for them, but they were like that. And so I always wanted to see what Grand Cayman was like, the Cayman Islands, and just to have affordable travel at our fingertips at any time possible is just amazing. And I know people are like, well, why you don't travel more? Well, I got 3 young children that 2 of them are in school, and stuff is going on, but that's all right. Because when we do get the opportunity to travel, we're going to be able to travel at unbeatable prices. Prices the general public don't even have access to. And it's just insane how many people book online through these other travel agencies, online travel agencies, because that's what Expedia is, Trivago, all of that. They're online travel agencies. And how much they spend when they don't have to. I made a reel the other day. It just doesn't make sense why you want to spend full price and not monetize your travel. I mean, everything we do in this digital age is sharing. Ultimately, we talk about the different Netflix shows that we do or that we watch, the different restaurants that we eat, the different places that we shop at. Like me and you were just talking about where we got our dresses from last year. So it's something that we do on a continuous basis, whether we realize it or not. So to be able to be a part of a program, a referral program, because that's really what it is. You refer people to saving money. And when those people catch on to the opportunity, the money that's on the table that can be made, it's a game changer. So the title of this is Wealthy Wednesday. We typically do our Cash App giveaways and blessings every Wednesday, some Fridays, but for the most part, every Wednesday. But in order to participate in that, you have to join us inside of the Zoom room. And you can get the meat and potatoes of the product, the compensation plan, the team even. You can get the meat and potatoes and get your questions answered so you can make an informed decision. Because this is just too good to pass. Just too good to pass up. It's been nothing but a blessing to me and you and everybody that I talk to. The stories that I hear of how too good to be true they thought it was until they got started, and the different things that they're doing now is just amazing. So get back with whoever shared this information with you. Join us inside of the Zoom room. Stay until the end. Get your questions answered and enter our giveaway. Oh, good job.
It's just that simple. What she say?
Girl, she just walked up.
What let me say? Look, even
mommy
moment.
Mommy moment. She just walked up to me with a potty chair full of pee, and she said, I pee.
Know this.
So
I know that's
mommy
right.
called.
Yeah. In the least. So you heard from here. You see the Zoom ID on here. Get shared on their page. We'll get you the password because it's not a secret, but it's the best kept secret, and we want to share it with you. My name is Tanya Evans. That was my sis, Sasha Roberts, and we will see you at the beach, the bank. We trying to get you to both. Let's come on tonight. Tune in tonight, 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Central, and 5 o'clock Pacific. So we'll see you next time on 369 So Much More Than Travel. Thanks for tuning in. Bye-bye for now. After I decide, to go ahead and go live, in the live.